of Charlie Kirk's children is not his.
Erika Kirk is panicking right now. After months of denying everything, a DNA test has officially been submitted to the court, and it proves exactly what she didn't want proven. Her ex is the biological father. The moment those results were filed, he didn't stay quiet. He immediately took legal action, filing for full custody and demanding child support as well. For years, Erika has carefully controlled the story about her life and her family. But this lawsuit does more than expose the truth she's been avoiding. It completely shifts the balance of power. The man she once pushed aside is no longer asking for access or approval. He's asking a judge to step in and take control. And if the latest allegations are true, this DNA test may only be the first thing Erika stands to lose.
It's just the public is making all this stuff up. None of this adds up. No. Oh, lady. No, she needs to, excuse me, my language. She needs to get picked up.
If you've been following the Erika Kirk drama for a while, you can almost point to the exact moment everything started falling apart for her, and it all connects back to the DNA test. Things really took a turn when Erika posted that photo she claimed would prove where she was on September 10th, the same day her husband was shot in front of millions of people. She clearly believed that image would end the rumors once and for all. But by that point, people were already questioning her movements around the time of Charlie's death. Her behavior afterward didn't sit right with a lot of viewers, and the explanations she gave only raised more red flags. At first, Erika said she was in Arizona with her mother at a medical appointment when Mikey McCoy called to tell her that Charlie had been shot. But many people didn't believe that story. And the reason was simple: Erika had already been caught in too many contradictions for her version of events to sound trustworthy. When the pressure got too loud to ignore, she decided to post a photo to prove she was away with her kids during the assassination. Instead of clearing her name, the photo made things worse. Viewers quickly noticed that the children in the picture looked much older than Erika's own kids. According to what's publicly known, Erika and Charlie had a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old at the time. But the kids shown in the photo looked at least 2 years older than that. Once people started connecting those dots, everything exploded. The photo didn't silence the rumors, it fueled them. And that's when the DNA conversation truly took over the internet.
Oh, whose kids are these? Whose kids are these? Erika Kirk provided this as proof of where she was September 9th. Not that September 9th was ever in question, but she provided this as proof. But y'all, whose kids are these? Something about this proof doesn't add up and people are skipping right through it.
By this point, people weren't just asking for a DNA test anymore. They were demanding a deeper investigation into Erika's past. Many want to know if she already had a whole family before she ever met Charlie. Even more importantly, people started questioning whether Erika's ex was still involved in her life and secretly seeing her. To a lot of viewers, that would explain why the kids never really seemed to be Charlie's from the very beginning. These rumors didn't come out of nowhere. They grew from years of contradictions in Erika's own story details that never quite lined up and made people suspect she was hiding the truth about her children. One moment that really caught attention was a resurfaced video showing Erika with her ex, Tyler J.T. Massey. The clip was taken at a Trump rally, which wasn't surprising on its own. Erika being there wasn't unusual. What was strange, though, was the little girl standing between Erika and JT. Viewers immediately noticed how much she looked like him, and once people saw that, the questions only grew louder. The way Erika interacted with that little girl immediately raised eyebrows. People started wondering if Erika was actually the child's mother and if her ex, JT, was the father. What made the situation even more shocking was the timing. That video resurfaced right after Erika publicly claimed she hadn't dated anyone in the 5 years before meeting Charlie. But it wasn't just what she said that caught people's attention, it was how she said it. The way she spoke came off like she was trying to separate herself from other women, almost as if she was saying, "Look at me. I'm not like those other girls. I'm not reckless or wild."
I lived out here. I was here for 5 years. I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was. somehow getting drinks was the replacement of having coffee and breakfast. I personally would rather have coffee or brunch with someone than go. I don't drink. I find it unproductive, not because I'm holier than whatever. I just don't operate that way. But I always thought it was very strange how she would go to drinks with one guy and then go to dinner with another.
But Erika's story didn't hold up for long. The lie was exposed almost immediately. During the same 5 years she claimed she hadn't dated anyone, she appeared on multiple episodes of Bravo's Summer House. Those scenes showed her at bars in New York City and in the Hamptons. And in nearly every clip, Erika was either drinking, flirting, or clearly on dates with different men. So when she tried to paint herself as disciplined, focused, and untouched before Charlie came into her life, the internet pulled out the receipts fast. And here's where things get interesting. Many people believe those receipts didn't resurface by accident. A lot of speculation points to Erika's ex being the one who helped bring them back into the spotlight, the same ex she tried so hard to keep hidden, and the man many believe is the real father of her kids. According to online chatter, he may have finally gotten fed up with Erika constantly rewriting her past to fit whatever version of her perfect life she wanted people to believe at the moment. And that frustration is what many think pushed this situation straight into a courtroom. But it gets even more complicated. Based on resurfaced records, Erika's relationship with JT Massey wasn't casual at all. In fact, looking at their history, it's easy to see why people believe he's the ex now fighting her for custody. Erika and JT even did a full engagement-style photo shoot, which strongly suggested they were planning to get married. Add in the child they were rumored to share, and this was clearly a serious relationship. Erika herself once spoke openly about how deeply in love she was with JT in an interview with Arizona Foothills magazine. On its own, that isn't suspicious. What is suspicious is why she later felt the need to erase him from her story completely. Did she really think none of this would ever come back out? Because if she did, that would explain why she looked genuinely stunned when the lawsuit finally dropped. As everyone knows, Erika is used to controlling the narrative. She's relied on her media presence for years to shape reality the way she wants it seen. She even tried using her intense stare during interviews, what people online call her scary eye look, to shut down questions she didn't want to answer. But this time, the story slipped out of her control.
Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say.
But none of this made Erika's ex back down. If anything, it pushed him come forward even faster. He reportedly couldn't stand the way Erika was handling the kids, especially once everything started blowing up online. As the DNA panic went viral, many people began openly calling for Erika to lose custody. From the outside looking in, they felt she wasn't doing a good job as a mother. You would think that kind of backlash would make Erika slow down and try to prove she was a capable, present parent. At the very least, you'd expect her to show that she understood what her kids needed. But that's not what happened. Instead, she posted that blurry photo that proved nothing, then carried on with her press tour like everything was perfectly fine. Fans could easily see why this pushed her ex to demand custody. One moment in particular shocked a lot of people. When Erika's daughter started asking about Charlie, Erika allegedly told her that Charlie's death was somehow her fault. You don't need to be an expert to know that's not how you talk to a child who's trying to understand why a parent, especially one who truly cared for them, is suddenly gone. But Erika didn't seem to recognize this as a cry for help from her own child. Instead, according to reports, she handed both kids off to nannies and booked a flight to her next tour stop. And the few times she did appear with the kids, it wasn't private or quiet. Cameras were always there, making sure everyone could see what a great mom she wanted the world to believe she was.
Remember I told you that Daddy was working with his friends from heaven to send you presents every day so you always know you're loved? See?
This is Sesame Street.
It
I love
is.
Sesame Street.
I know, it's Sesame Street, but all these are for you.
But even that didn't work. In the video, Erika barely held her daughter at all. On top of that, she somehow thought it was a good idea to take her child to a warehouse packed with gifts sent by complete strangers. That only raised more concerns instead of easing them. And this is where everything truly flips against Erika. According to reports, her ex isn't the only one fighting for custody anymore. Charlie's parents have also stepped in. Even though many people believe the kids may not have been Charlie's biologically, one thing was always clear: Charlie loved them as if they were his own. He treated them like his children, and he would have wanted them raised by people who genuinely cared about them. That love is the real legacy Charlie left behind, and it's exactly what his parents are now trying to protect. Meanwhile, Erika continues claiming she's fighting to preserve Charlie's work and his image, all while appearing to ignore the children he cared about most. Whether Charlie was their biological father or not, it now looks like everyone wants to step in and protect those kids, everyone except the one person they're actually related to, Erika. And that speaks volumes about how ugly the situation has become. At this point, Erika is backed into a corner she can't post her way out of. The DNA test is official. The lawsuit is active, and the court doesn't care about her public image, her interviews, or the version of herself she's been selling online. The court cares about the real victims here, the kids. Because now it's not just one man saying, "Those are my children." It's two different sides stepping forward and saying, Erika isn't fit to care for them. And the most frightening part for Erika, she's losing control in real time.